Hi. So you're getting engaged, and there are some things that I would like to share with you. Maybe something that would help you prepare, or possibly just make the experience a little smoother, possibly easier. I don't want to guarantee it, but I'll try. You definitely need to make sure you're both ready. That's one thing I absolutely made sure of before I even thought of asking. And no matter what, whether she doubted it or not, you you'll know. You'll definitely know when you're ready. You'll know when she's ready, and you'll know when she is the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You definitely need to think about it because hey, this is forever. This is marriage. I mean, it's not forever if you get divorced, but I don't recommend anybody ever get divorced, but you just have to make sure that you're completely prepared to do everything that's necessary. You need to realize what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, where you're going to do it, who's going to be there when you do it. There are quite a few things to consider before you go about proposing. And she may want to do it somewhere specific. She may have a certain plan. Girls have these fairy tale dreams and they want things to be completely unforgettable. They want to remember them for the rest of their life. So do your best to make that happen for her. Because it may be somewhere exotic and maybe somewhere special and maybe Disney World. That's where I went. Not a bad place to go to. But it could be Costa Rica, it could be Cuba, it could be Japan. You never know. Just do your best to try to make it happen for her and make it memorable. Especially with the ring. Make sure it's something grand, special, nice. Learn her taste. Because when you learn her taste, you're going to get a feeling of what you want. And go ring shopping. Because when you're ring shopping, you'll get a feel for what kind of ring, as long as you're paying attention at least, what kind of ring that you're going to need to get. Make sure you ask her family's permission. It's not 100% necessary, but it's definitely a good thing to do. You want to make sure her parents are going to approve when you ask her. But if she refuses, then it's okay. Don't panic. Don't freak out. There may be some circumstances. There may be something on her mind. You really don't know. You'll have to get it open up to you if you want to find out. But it's not the end there. It's not where it ends. You have to give it more time. You have to be persistent. And I can't guarantee that even that's going to work. But life goes on. Whether you do or whether you don't, she might need to wait a little while. There may be something going on in her personal life where she just needs to give it some more time. There may be some doubts in her head. There may be something about you. There may be something about her. Get her to open up to you and find out. But if that doesn't work out, then she may not be the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. You never know until you get to that point where you just need to say goodbye, call it quits. But you'll find somebody. Because there's always somebody. It doesn't matter who you are, what your race is, what you look like, how old you are. There's always somebody for you. You just need to put the effort that's required to find them. And if she doesn't say no, then congratulations, because you're now engaged. So, what now? She said yes. What are you supposed to do? Well, you need to make the best of it. Celebrate. Go all out. Have a great time. Go to Disney World. Go to Cancun. Go to Rome. Do whatever you want to do. Celebrate. You're engaged. It's time to figure out, though, what are you going to do now? We're done celebrating. What's next? You need to plan your life. Call your parents. Let them know. I'm sure they'd like to know. These are things that you need to consider. You need to figure out what is going to happen in the future. What are you going to do? What is she going to do? Do you want to move? Do you want children? What about the wedding? Maybe the honeymoon? These are things you will talk about. Especially money. Sharing your bank account. Sharing finances. This is a big issue with some couples. Some people do it, some people don't. Some couples prefer separate bank accounts, separate financing. Some are able to manage it together, all as one. And you will get married. As long as it works out, you will. And you're going to talk about it a lot. So be prepared, whether you want to or not. It's going to happen. And that's okay. Because if you didn't want to marry her, you wouldn't have got engaged with her in the first place. But in the end, if it all works out, then you're going to be together for a long time. Maybe the rest of your life. It's hard to say exactly. But I wish you the best. And congratulations.